just wanted to find out your reaction to I guess everything that's transpired here in the last 8 days with Coach Pittman and then Bobby Petrino moving into that role, and I guess your emotions and how everything has gone.
I think everybody had a similar reaction and feeling like we was just, all shocked and with all the, changes that happened last week on the bye week. So everybody was in shock.
Um, I would say, like Taylor said, I was in shock, but um, I'm used to it. Um, my pops taught me when I was a child to thrive in adversity, and I remember that when I got to Auburn, my DC got fired, and then head coach was fired, and then my position coach took a job somewhere else. So it's all familiar to me. I know it's part of the business. It's a win or lose business. If you win, you stay. If you don't, you go. So I understand that.
Taylen, how have things changed in practice for you? I know Coach Petrino is always kind of everything's kind of revolved around the quarterback in his practices. Have you sensed that any changes in that regard?
He still holds us to a high standard. Even when he's not there, he's watching, special teams. When we go offense, defense, he's normally stays with the offense. But Coach Miles Fishback does a great job with us in the meeting rooms and getting us prepared and just continuing to hold that standard because we know um, how Coach Petrino coaches and what he demands. So it's a great opportunity for Coach Fishback and myself to lead the quarterback room.
Caleb, how have things changed for the defensive side of the ball in terms of how practices are conducted for you guys?
Mm, I would say more energy. Getting in a good stance. Tackling is emphasized more. Pursuit to the football is definitely emphasized, and just playing as one. I know Coach Petrino, he introduced something called tap the hat, and basically that's when somebody makes the plays, all other 10 guys come and show him love, tap him on the helmet. Basically, just applauding him for making that play.
Yeah, have you been to Neyland Stadium before?
I have not.
You haven't. I know you haven't, right, Taylor?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about going into that environment, 100,000 plus? You're gonna hear a lot of Rocky Top. You prepared for that song? You're gonna know it by heart, probably.
It's a great opportunity. I heard a lot about it. I know Coach Petrino played when he was at A&M. He coached in that environment, so he tells me. Coach Fishback tells me a lot about it, so it's a great opportunity. It's one of the reasons why you come to Arkansas is to play in those type of games.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I yield to the gentleman, Tom Murphy.
Only if Oliver's good with it. Taylen, y'all beat them last year, kind of knocked them off course just a little bit. How do you think that might play into them getting you at home this time?
I feel like that's going to be extra motivation for them, to get their get back. But at the same time, we're not really reflecting on last year. We have a whole new team, a whole new environment, and it's just a great opportunity. So we just got to take it, one play at a time, and just lean on each other and all 11, play as one. So.
What specifically might you and the offense need to do to be more productive in the second half? Because you've come out strong in all the games, but the second half you slowed down.
Just continue to practice, continue to work on finishing it because it was, definitely Coach Petrino says Tuesday and Wednesdays are your grind days, and that's how you want to have it because everybody can perform when you're all good and loose and not tired, but the great ones excel when they are tired. So just practicing like that and just to continue to carry it to the game.
Caleb, Tennessee's leading the country in scoring. How do you diagnose their offense? What are they doing well?
They got really good players on the perimeter. They have a really good quarterback, really good running back. They like to run the ball, and then here come the deep shots along with the tempo. So, watching film, executing the calls that were given in practice, and just doing my job. I mean, might sound cliche, but if you just do your job, the plays that and make the plays that come to you, we look up at the scoreboard, we'll be satisfied with the result.
Coach Chris Wilson, what do you make of his style maybe and what he's got y'all doing on defense now?
He brings a lot of experience from the NFL. He brings a lot of juice. He got a lot of jokes, but most importantly, he motivates. Um, you know, despite of what we're going through right now, he also teaches us to thrive in adversity and, to smile while we're doing it. Because what we do right now is already hard enough. So put a smile on your face while you're doing it, because, we get to play football. I'm sure that everybody in that locker room had a dream of being where they are right now. And so, in some aspect, we're all living out our dreams. So, put a smile on your face and get out there. We get to play football. And so, that's what he emphasizes. And I think that's one thing that he really preaches and one thing that he does really well.
To get ready for the crowd noise, I think we asked Coach Petrino if y'all were playing Rocky Top. He said it's just noise. And so, how would you describe what y'all listen to get ready for the sound on Saturday?
Just continue to trust our preparation with just playing loud music or playing crowd noise, and we have a certain volume that we practice with. So that's how we prepare.
Your communications at Ole Miss, Coach Petrino said it was pretty good. How would you describe like your nonverbal stuff that you have to do when it's that loud?
Just continue to have an emphasis on that. And my alignment will tell me when I need to raise my voice or, communicate more. So we have that type of relationship. So like I said, it's all 11. I have to do my job to communicate, and that's where it starts. It's communication from the sideline to me and to me to my teammates. So.
My last question, Kobe. Coach Petrino basically said he thinks the defense needs to know its assignments and play faster. How would you describe maybe the changes that could lead to that for you guys?
You just called me Kobe.
I covered him too, man. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, just being able to play faster on defense. How important is that maybe to get your assignment, know your assignment on each play?
That's probably the most important thing. Playing fast, knowing what you got to do. And so what we've done was we've cut down the playbook so that way we can play fast, get the calls from the sideline, line up, get in a good stance, and play fast.
I'm sorry, Caleb. I've been doing it for a long time. My bad.
It's all good.
Later.
Matty B, go ahead.
Yeah, hey guys, something I asked the other two guys, just your first bye week, how'd you guys spend it?
I actually went to a resort with my fiance. We spent the weekend there, and then went back to Dallas and saw the fam. So that's how I spent it.
I went back home to Atlanta and I just chilled.
And then Taylen, to kind of follow up on Trey's question, half jokingly, does Coach Petrino still have enough time to spend with the QBs now?
Oh, definitely, he's gonna make time. Every day he'll, sneak in and make sure we're locked in, and he'll ask how we're doing and stuff. But I think the cool thing is everybody gets to see a side of him that I'm fortunate enough to see every single day. So I know everybody's saying like, I didn't know Coach Petrino gets riled up like that, like in his what is it called, after practice speech. And I was like, just wait till the game. So.
Yeah, what of the after practice speeches? What's kind of been the theme of those lately?
Um, I mean, really just energy and intensity. How um, everybody sees, just his care, his love for the game, and just his how he demands. He'll call out the offense just as much as he'll call out the defense or the special teams. He'll go through the whole list and the whole practice of what we need to improve on, what we did, good. So.
And then Caleb, Coach Petrino has talked a lot about, the guys up front, and the guys in the back kind of needing to play off of each other, to not lead to explosive plays. How do you think that's kind of improved lately?
I would definitely say that We're playing complementary football. Defensive line, the game is won at the line of scrimmage. If somebody tells you otherwise, they don't know football. So, them rushing the passer, stopping the run allows us on the back end to play well, along with us communicating. That way big plays and explosives don't happen.
And then last one, Taylen, what are you just kind of seeing from Tennessee on film? I think they have a lot of guys that they brought back. Some might be out, but what are you seeing about that?
They rotate a lot of guys, especially up front. They're really athletic. Um, hold on, hold on. Really athletic. Really a solid group, solid SEC defense, and we have to come with it. Each and every play, and like Caleb said, it starts on the line of scrimmage, and we have to be the most physical and the smartest team. Each and every play, not just the first half, but the second half too. So it's going to be a great challenge and a great opportunity, for us to do that.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you two, just as older guys, I know whenever, coaches are let go, that's really hard, especially when you got such a good relationship with a lot of them. How did y'all help some of the younger guys, through this transition?
Like Caleb, I've been through it too, in my Boise days. My coach was let go. And just a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions that come with it. And we have to reflect. We're blessed enough to have a bye week to have time to reflect and just tell the younger guys that just keep one foot in front of the other and keep going, put your head down and work. And that's what I love. It's just another opportunity for us to lead, because everybody can lead when things are happy and dandy, but we play football. There's going to be a lot of adversity, not just on the field, but off the field too. So it's just another great opportunity to showcase our leadership.
Helping to maintain focus. I know it's easy, especially in a situation like this, to let your mind wander off and have all kind of questions, about the future or the present. But just letting them know that adversity is gonna come in football and in life. So just be where your feet are. Um, Definitely stay focused, maintain focus, and keep the main thing the main thing. When we started in January, everybody, at least with the DBs, everybody voiced and gave their why as to why we play football and why we do what we do. So, when things get hard, you got to fall back on your why.
And then Caleb, last thing, what's I guess maybe the number one thing that's been kind of stressed to the defense under this new staff who you have right now on this defensive staff with the new coordinator? What's kind of like the number one thing that's been stressed?
Playing as one. And while we're playing as one, have fun while we're doing it. Like I said, we're blessed to play this game, so have fun when we do it, but play as one. When somebody makes a play, all other 10, show them love. And play complementary football. Let the pass rushers rush and the cover guys cover and make plays when we're doing it.